first gameplay. I am Fungi Films.
And I am, of course, the Psycho Hippie.
And yay.
Fungi Films. And I am, of course, the Psycho Hippie. Okay, that sounds good. All right.
Alright, wait. Oh.
Okay, that sounds good. All right. That sounded significantly less good.
Yeah, he just dropped his mic.
That sounded significantly less good.
Yeah, he just dropped his mic.
And we're getting an echo from that, so I'm going to turn that off. Wow, we sound like real professionals here, don't we?
It's the first time with the duo thing.
There we go. All right.
Alright.
We got 2 viewers already. Glad to see. You know what though? One of those viewers might have been me.
Glad to see you. Glad to see you, only viewer.
You know, I think I may have been one of those viewers because I was monitoring on the computer, so that may have been me.
Well, thank you for joining us.
This is all about you now, Mr. One Viewer.
And we are greatly sorry. If you saw,
He's stuck around this long. He's being very patient with us. All right, so let's do a little Spider-Man.
Yep, this is my 7th and a half gameplay of Spider-Man PS4.
7.5.
Yeah.
So if he finishes, it'll be 8.5.
Yes. Actually, more than half.
I talked all the way through it, but I love the pan through his bedroom.
To show.
With all the little details.
To show how much he grew since we last seen him.
What you should say since we last see him? Do you feel like this is supposed to be a sequel to the old Spider-Man 2 game for PlayStation? The one that was the #1 superhero game until this came out?
Yeah, because they're trying to build themselves a name and take parts from the second.
Did you see the sign on the wall? It was Crusher Hogan he wrestled, not Bonesaw.
So it's not similar, but they're trying to. Insomniac's trying to, with this game, be as successful as the second Spider-Man PS4. Second Spider-Man game on the PS2. And they're trying their darnest to do that. Try to build themselves a name. And they successfully did it.
Did you take him down yet?
No. We're at 5th Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
Mind if I join in on the fun?
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Come on, Yuri. I've been waiting 8 years for this.
You really want to help?
And see, when I first saw this, I had no idea where Yuri came from. You know, turns out that's what I get for not reading comics anymore, because she's there.
She's part of Spider-Man's history. So.
I like the character. She's a very interesting character.
Yeah.
Hello?
Parker, where are you? We must run through the demonstration at least once before the Grand Committee
We won't
arrives.
spoil who the boss is. Our viewer may not have seen this.
Yeah. So.
Personal issue.
We would try not to do too much spoiling.
And we'll try not to talk in between their
wrap
talking.
this up quick, then get to my real job.
Try. We're not supposed to secede.
No. You know, we used to keep it up the steppy pattern.
But we're not going to spoil anything. Even though I could probably spoil a lot of things.
You can spoil the whole freaking game, man. You know all this stuff.
Yeah, true.
Well, this is old home week for you. This is you in the briar patch here.
Yeah, I actually did this on like Spectacular. The second hardest one.
I mean, would you say this is the game that you have played the most since we got the PlayStation? Would it even beat out Minecraft at this point?
No.
Do you think Minecraft is still #1?
Yeah.
Is Minecraft even #1? I mean, you did some time on Skyrim.
I know a lot of times on Fallout.
Yeah, you've done the Fallout.
I did some Days Gone. I didn't finish it. I'll probably go back to it. I did Worlds.
Get it. Morning,
And these are all things that we might stream somewhere down the line. Little Outer Worlds. I've been thinking about doing some Outer Worlds myself. It's such a pretty game. Or have you do it, because you never really finished it. You came close, but you never really finished it. I've beaten it twice at this point, so. And a lot of these fight scenes reminds me of playing Spider-Man 2. But as we've established, I'm not nearly as good at this game as you are.
I was trying to do this. I go to gear well, the gear thing.
You don't have the gear yet, do you?
No.
Spider-Man, what's your status?
Almost done here. You?
We're about to go in.
Be there soon. Can't wait to see Willie's face when you slap the cuffs on him.
This is pretty typical little day in the life of Spider-Man stuff here.
I'm a little, apparently I'm still a little rusty, and my vision's a little bit narrow, because of recording.
Yuri!
You're not used to being on Twitch.
No, so my skills might be inhibited.
This wouldn't go quietly.
Alright, so on to Fist Tower.
Yeah. So I have played this first beginning a lot. The first time I got KO'd like 4 times.
Get more backup. And lock down the air.
And Oddity did it like,
Yuri, you okay?
oh,
If he makes it out of that
thank
building,
you,
we're gonna lose him.
Nova
I'm
Milkshake.
gonna go,
That's Johnny. Hey, Johnny, what's going on, buddy?
Do your thing.
yes.
Has it been you there the whole time?
Probably. So this is gonna be recorded and put on Fungi Films. So if you want to see this again, it's gonna be on Fungi Films.
Yeah, all my videos are gonna go on the Fungi Films YouTube channel now.
So it's the wrestling.
Which we're gonna be having the season premiere of that sometime next week. I'm gonna bring in the women's league. We're gonna shake up the top 10. We're gonna have a tag title defense. We're gonna have a new tag team. So the season premiere of ENCPW is gonna be busy. And sometime this month, next month, probably also institute the light heavyweight championship. Give the smaller guys a chance, because right now my world title division is being dominated by the big guys. There's Mimring, there's JR. What's going on there, buddy? Yeah, it's an awesome game, man. I assume you own it. I hope you own it. It's one of those.
How dare they hurt me? I'm a goddess.
Glad to hear it, buddy. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we finally worked out the kinks where me and Sean can stream together.
Gotta take those shooters out.
And so we're gonna start putting stuff up on his YouTube channel. Yeah, well, you know, it's one of those nasty little surprises that COVID has for us. That and canceling your match, remember? Now that COVID has canceled the party. COVID has canceled your wrestling match. And COVID is keeping my wife from getting any days off. So yeah, I'm about tired of the Rona at this point. Yeah.
I think that's all.
Yeah, about sick of the Rona.
Same. Sorry, I wasn't talking that much because I'm focusing.
No, do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do. I'll pick up your
I
slack.
prefer a more direct approach.
If I could just figure out a way to set up the cameras so that we could get a good view of a HeroClick map. Yeah, I'd start twitching HeroClicks with these
Heading to the
guys.
upper floors.
Oh, probably.
And I know there's a way to do it. I just don't think I've got it. Another Xbox. Hope it's not the newest one.
Desperate.
I hope so. I hope not. I mean, cause like it was like the PS5. It's crashing.
Good man, good man. Well, if it's and also if it's like the PS5, it's going for ridiculous money online.
And the ridiculous price tag is not good if it does if it keeps on crashing.
Exactly.
It's not gonna be good for anything if it keeps on crashing.
I mean, the prices they're asking are ridiculous for fully functional.
Watching a superhero movie.
But it did come out. It did come out.
A buddy of mine told me that I think he said his boss was going nuts trying to track down a. Yeah, I saw that. I saw you got the Galactus. Nice. I bet you he was invited to the party too.
How exactly do
But
you
said his boss was trying to find a PlayStation 5 for his son or grandson, and I'm like, dude, tell him not to eat.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
I said, number one, he's gonna pay twice what it's worth, and number two, it's gonna be a buggy piece of software. And the buddy told me that he personally was looking for a VR headset for his son, and I'm like, yeah,
that's much better.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of good things about that thing, and I've never heard a bad thing about Oculus, except the motion sickness.
Well, I mean,
that's not Oculus' fault. It's just that's the
personal problem.
It's a personal problem, not the.
You know, if you've got motion sickness issues, VR is not you.
There we go.
Well,
there's no way around that.
Well, they have some teleporting. So you point and teleport. It's not very immersive, but if you have to do it, you have to do it.
Until they figure out a way to allow you to walk in place.
They
have. Video game.
They have, but it was a long time ago. I don't know if it's still that company was in.
You would need a treadmill or a ball or something. Getting a wheel for the PS4, nice.
Is this tech support?
And what game are you gonna use that with, Nova? I don't remember which racing games you play.
Ooh, got hit. But
yeah, they getting some licks in, dude. They getting some licks in.
I'm not perfect. Never said I was.
Let's see, the real Spider-Man will come out of a fight with these punks without even a scratch.
Yeah. But my
access that console before everything.
Crew 2, okay, all right.
I never heard that one.
Let's see just how good their security is.
It's very new to me.
I forgot the latest kernel patch.
And of course, Sean, and I'm not ruining anything here. Fungi, I should say. I'm not ruining anything here because he knows. But next month for Christmas, he's going to be getting the Miles Morales game.
Oh yeah, and I'm definitely going to play that to its fullest.
That's part of my charm.
Or try to.
And we'll be streaming that when we get it. It is as he is this one.
Oh, I'll go try my best.
They're probably similar enough that the skills are going to transfer.
Oh yeah,
over mostly.
They try to make it very similar.
And then at some point, probably around your birthday, we'll see about the Avengers.
Oh, I'm hearing a lot of good things about that.
Oh, a D&D starter kit, man. That takes me back. I first got started back in D&D back in like the freaking 80s, man. I was about 12 when I first got into it. The rules have changed a lot since my day. Absolutely, Nova. Yeah, I mean, you ought to stream now. Stream some Avengers.
I know the story is great. It just needs like it has a ping system now, so AI can actually open doors now. That was like a big issue that they didn't. That the robots couldn't do anything. You have to wait for them to do it, and it was so tiresome. So now they have a ping system, so they can do it without you waiting for them.
So you could slam a door in a dude's face, and they couldn't come in after you, huh?
They can't slam the door for you. You have to slam it for yourself.
Yeah. But yeah, Mimring, absolutely.
Hey guys.
You know, back in the 80s, Dungeons and Dragons was very controversial. You know, because anything new and different is devil, right? But I would definitely recommend trying it with Abby because it's good for building that imagination. And from my limited experience with Abby, I get the impression she's got a pretty good imagination.
I play.
I can just see her playing as a fairy princess.
I have not.
Actually, I can see her playing as a 6-foot-tall, 280 barbarian warrior too.
I didn't play D&D, but I played something very similar called Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu, yeah. Get her to draw her characters. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'll sell more of the immersion if she draws the characters herself. She'll feel more attached to them, and she wants them to succeed in those adventures. So it'll be emotional, so hard for them to succeed.
If you need any tips or anything about dungeon mastering, writing adventures, stuff like that, man, just let me know, because I've done a little bit in D&D. I've done a lot in Call of Cthulhu.
If Fisk calls in a chopper, we have no one
The
to stop
trick
us
is
from
to get the difficulty level down.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all
Oh, you're
along?
doing the new Elder Scrolls online.
Oh, we'll definitely watch that, because one of the friends, Emo Fairy, wanted to buy it, but we couldn't do it.
And I'm down for that, Mimring. I'm so down for that.
We couldn't do it because it was online, and we'd be glad to see it, because we want if it's like we can do it offline, but all the sources we found says it can't.
Damn.
So we're probably never going to get it to like Elder Scrolls 5 if it ever comes out.
We shall see. I kind of like to see what's changed in Skyrim since the actual Skyrim game too, because God knows we know that world inside out by now.
More rockets? A little excessive, don't you think?
I am not familiar with that. How do you like that, Mimring? Is that good?
Is it National Rocket Day or something?
National Rocket Day is the 4th of July, Spider-Man. I mean, right? Cool. I consider that a recommendation.
Man, how'd the bomb squad guys get through this?
We're starting to get pretty close to Fisk now, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty close.
You going to stream it around 11?
I've got enough.
Oh man, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that out. I was telling Nova that probably next week we're gonna have the season premiere of ENCPW. You think it's set before Skyrim? Okay, that's good to know. I was wondering.
So that's good to know.
I was wondering where it fit in the timeline. So that's.
You don't know what happened before this happened. You see me ducking under the bad guys? This is how you learn how to do that.
We'll be right behind you.
Well, this is the scene that you get figured out to do that.
Spider
Spider
Sense, yeah.
The Spider Sense called Tension Breaker. Come on.
I remember that. I remember that. Now, I really enjoyed the last CCW show I went to. I would love to figure out a way to work commentary with you on that, because that is a lot of fun to me.
So your plan didn't work. On to plan B, getting kicked in the face.
And I can't wait for you, members, to meet the new characters in ENCPW, the ladies. I've got a lot of very interesting young women. I will be interested in because I'm gonna put them all in a battle royal. You know, get everybody to know them, and then we'll worry about the
Good news is,
championship tournament.
I'm right outside.
But I'll be very interested in Mimring's opinion in particular, who is favored among them are.
Also about your women league.
My women's league, yes.
So is this premiere for us to commentate?
Yeah, you plan on joining me at the commentary table?
I'll try.
I mean, you know what? We'll have fun with it.
Writing your memoirs? Don't forget
it was
exactly.
Man.
And believe me, I've been eyeballing some of your boys there, Mimring, to see who I can coax over to make an appearance over on my show.
I'm surprised you made it this far.
How dare you?
Your foolishness.
How dare he not think Spider-Man was going to come out here?
Why is the Kingpin so much more badass in these adaptations than he is in the comics? He's a badass in the comics, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But between him in this game and him in Spider-Verse, you know, they've put him almost up there with the Hulk.
Yeah, because it makes him much better. Him being a Muki human does not seem good.
Well, he's always given Spider-Man a good fight, but that's mostly because Spider-Man won't use his full power. They demonstrated in after the Civil War that Spider-Man could kill Kingpin in a fight anytime he feels like it.
What's wrong, Willie? You seem angry.
Seem angry.
I will destroy you.
They or will you? Dun-dun-dun-dun.
But see, that's, you know, the Kingpin in the comics is just a normal human. Really big, really powerful, but just a normal human. You know, throwing around a chunk of table like that, I don't know, might barely be within his
But I think I like him better as super strong.
It makes me wonder if they're gonna like mutate him in the comic books to kind of bring him in line with the adaptations like this. You know, give him some super strength, make him a little bit more interesting.
So more able to beat Spider-Man.
But then the point of Kingpin is never physical power anyway.
No,
It was always
his
political power.
He has like his gang, his people he works with
Exactly.
him.
You don't have to have superpowers, and you pay the guys who have superpowers.
Exactly, but it makes him more of a threat without his guys.
You know what to do, men. Surround him.
But if you want to use him as a boss in a video game, or at the end of Spider-Verse, then yeah, he kind of needs an upgrade.
Ay, 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 ay. Okay, time to do my cheat. Swing away, and then come back in.
That's not cheating. That's just smart tactics.
Oh, you'll fish me off, huh? Come on.
You do not stand toe-to-toe with a Kingpin in any adaptation and expect that to go well. Unless you legitimately are the Hulk.
Come on. Yeah, there we go.
This would be so much easier if you weren't hip deep in mooks.
Exactly, but that's...
Ooh, we got you.
I said
You're losing, Willie.
I haven't even started trying.
Really, this is what him not trying looks like.
So he's losing. Oh!
I can handle myself.
You hear that? He can handle it himself, guys. You can leave. Take
Yeah.
a break. Go get some coffee.
Get a donut. Get some coffee. Come on. Come on, guys. Ow!
Now, see, if you expect them to respond to a donut break call, you should have tried that with the ones dressed like cops.
Like,
No,
nice.
they weren't dressed like cops, so they were actually corrupt cops.
Yeah, they were pro cops.
But even so, those are the guys you offer a donut to.
Ah, frick.
Hire some annoyance.
Hang in there. We'll be over soon.
Boy. Boy.
I mean, evil Kingpin thugs? What, offer them a cannoli, maybe? I don't know.
They're not Magia.
Is that right? I mean, what we gonna be doing, man? It's a little side business. I'm gonna be busy trying to get myself published.
You're out of your depth, boy.
Not this time.
A cricket machine. What in the world is a cricket machine?
That's a good question.
I do not know this.
That's a good question.
Are there more bad guys coming? Ooh, backbreaker.
I did it. I didn't die, so I'm still good.
Yeah.
No, this is it. This is pretty much the ending.
Ah, stickers and iron-ons and such. Yeah. Combine that with some artistic talent, there's money to be made there.
I didn't really get any closer to death. It just got really badly hurt than I should.
Wear him out, Spider-Man. Flap, 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 flap.
And crack the neck. Ah, again.
So, should we kiss now?
No reference.
Yeah, later.
Exactly.
Little Gwen Stacy commentary there.
I made the reference. Like, come on.
Nice. And you might be able to make a little money with your the pro wrestling buddies, they might want some merch like that. Make them some merch.
Finally off to Rikers, huh? You know, I think you've got more enemies in there than I do.
If you think this will be more
Yeah, being Kingpin to be a mob boss. Yeah, you better think he's had a lot of enemies.
Usually he's presented as wearing white, but I think he looks sharp in that black one.
And his untextured tie. Get it? No.
Oh, the Fast Forces Kingpin. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I've got him.
Kingpin is heading.
And you really don't want to play Sinister Syndicate without him.
Oh yeah, he gives people his own damage or defense.
His defense. It's not even his own. He can take the defense from a different guy and pass it around to everybody. Ordinarily, you've got to be clustered up in a group to make that happen. The Kingpin lets you spread out and do it, and it's awesome. I mean, it really makes a difference between using it and not using it, in my opinion.
Ooh, I'm gonna go Defender.
But I tell you, I do want to see a black suit Kingpin in Hero Clicks, especially that purple tie. That was nice. I think the Kingpin looked pretty classy like that. No, you right. He's right. It's attack. It's not defense. I was thinking about the defenders. Nova's right. It's sharing attacks. So you get the one guy on your team with 11 or 12 attack.
I'm almost there.
You know, and the whole team's got it.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe.
What's not safe?
Apparently, whatever he's planning on doing without Peter.
But sometimes
I know, like.
Trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
Well, he's not made of glass, Peter.
Andre the Giant is the Herald of Galactus. We have come to claim this planet for Galactus. I love Andre the Giant, but he did sound a little weird.
Take a dive and then just do that. Ooh. Hey. So we're going to work for the first time. We could actually go back to work. No, okay. All right.
The DC one, Nova?
Boy, get him in.
The DC.
It's always hard to get.
DC Kingpin?
DC?
A Bobby Heenan mod. Yes. I've been seriously thinking about trying to turn like a penguin or something into a pallbearer.
With the urn?
Yeah. I showed you those little pieces I found at Michael's, like little tiny trophies. And I'm like, if you cut the stands and the handles off of it, it would be Undertaker's urn.
But it'd be too big.
You know, that's what I may have to do before Christmas, is get a bunch of those and make everybody an Undertaker's urn light object.
About me.
The grant committee's
What
director will
would
be
it
here
do?
soon.
Make you have more power?
I wouldn't do anything. It'd just be an ordinary light object.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine,
Yeah, I wouldn't do
Parker.
anything special
invented
with
this
it.
equipment. I think I can handle
Well, it did boost up
A memory likes that idea, yeah.
quite shocking.
Oh man. Maybe we should abort.
For what?
Abortion is murder.
You Spider-Man murder.
Actually, in this case, looks like abortion could have avoided the death.
Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
A mini casket, yes. Now, if I make caskets, those would have to be heavy objects. You know,
Yeah, because they're very heavy.
your average dude is not going to hit somebody with a coffin, I don't think.
Well, it depends on the person.
Is
Okay,
anyone hurt?
or if it's an electrocution or someone smoking pot.
exceeded our expectations.
From a certain
There's
viewpoint,
two
it's a very
reasons.
positive
I love the way Doc
Doesn't
tries to
smell
spin
very
this.
positive.
Like trying to make it like, oh yeah, it was
Let's not get ahead of
deliberate. I deliberately did this, so I know how
Is there
how
someone
much
else we can
energy
discuss
needs
this?
to be.
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
We'll
I
talk
get you,
later.
Nova. Yeah.
What's
He said the calculator does the same thing for Batman enemy that Kingpin does, but because the calculator only has that one keyword, he's not as useful.
That was a
as
disaster.
Kingpin?
How could the dampener have failed?
I completely understand that.
Because
Take the day off.
the damper failed because your science not correct. You're not as smart as you think.
I have got, let's see,
It's something.
almost 10, baby.
Alright.
That was my beloved
Bad
wife
shape,
off
okay.
camera. I think she's getting ready to go to
See
bed.
What's wrong with you?
Everything. I can't feel my thumbs. My legs. I don't even have legs.
4 or 5 years ago, I asked the computer what was wrong with my son Fungi. Printout still going. I said what I was trying to say.
If I did
Send
to
him
do
a
the crew
fight.
check, I would have caught this.
I would if I could stand to look at it. Oh no!
You're the one who grew me. With your own seed. You nice tight.
Oh, I always got the rag on this boy.
That's tight.
Your calculator sits in the chair with 2 monitors, memory?
Got it.
See, you made that look like, almost made that look like you knew what you were doing. That's pretty cool.
It's the first thing. It's a tutorial.
To reroute
You're wasting your time
several
getting... Oh, yes, that's right. I do remember that calculator. That's right. I thought Memory was making a joke, but no, the guy actually sits in the chair with the monitors like the Oracle figure does. I'd forgotten what that guy looks like. You make Batman have a 15 attack. I mean, you know.
Nice. Okay.
How do you be good at something? Besides stealth.
I mean, I make him have a 15 attack too. It just means I'm going to roll snake eyes. That's all that means.
Sure you will.
Now rebalance the voltage.
If there's a way for me to roll a 1 on an attack roll, I will find it someday. Roll 2 dice and only get 1.
With that attitude, you might.
Finished.
It's better now. I still don't have a leg.
Like 6 damage.
Let's see if that worked. Good as new.
Whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me
Is
to
he?
review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now.
And how does Peter Parker have time to do all that? Because he never, ever friggin' sleeps in this video game. Never.
Never.
Doc was testing
Sleep
a new
is for the
contact material
weak.
for the prosthetic.
It is, apparently. Okay.
105 points with 10 clicks of damage. You talking about the calculator again, Nova? Or are you talking about the Batman?
Hydrogel polymer composite. Strong, but there's a lot of impedance. Better tell Doc to keep
Oh,
looking for other
Bane.
materials.
Yeah. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Bane, the Batman breaker.
All right. I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc even more.
And there comes the self-doubt.
Never a Batman Bane. Not quite sure what that means, Nova.
Neither do I.
MM Doctor Strange. Okay. I am not familiar with that
It's
one.
Yuri.
I do love me some double perplex though.
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies.
That's why when I was cherry picking Fantastic Four, I made sure to get me Valeria Richards,
Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. This could
which
be our esteemed company.
Can you swing by the
Nova.
precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your.
Oh, you were
unique
never
skill
talking about, but that's right. That's
Yuri,
right.
Anything. I'm on my
It
way.
doesn't make any sense. Calculator wouldn't do any good for Batman. So I misunderstood you. Yeah, Nova's had a taste of Valeria Richards between her double perplex and being able to pick any attack power she wants every turn is nice.
where listeners like you discuss the issues affecting our city with Pulitzer Prize
TAC
winning
15 with the heavy object. Yes.
two times.
Yes.
Pulitzer Prize winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle. Hey, plug the book. And
you hear the background? Jameson said,
Have you
"Plug the
noticed,
book."
Sean, how your streams just turned into an excuse for us to sit around and strategize hero clips?
Exactly. Whoa, it's all about me and my Spider-Man. What's about this HeroClix shit?
Welcome to Just the Facts.
All
You
this
go get us bleeped, man. Listen to you.
To the threats you don't
I'm
even
trying to control my language. You out here dropping the S-bomb.
because it's all about Spider-Man and you're talking about HeroClix strategy. What is that, bull honky?
Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor?
Oh,
An
Lord.
award-winning reporter
You,
with
you, you,
decades
you,
of
you see all the
public
plots and schemings these guys coming up with. When we finally do have this game,
You're gonna have a whole. You have a new
it's
whole.
going to be rough, man. It's going to be rough.
something to you about crime.
Johnny says we can talk about Spider-Man hero clicks.
Much
we
better.
We can meet you in the middle, dude.
Much better. Much better. At least it's a similar theme.
Look, it's all superheroes, man. At least we're not talking about the friggin' Lord of the Rings clicks, which we could. I could talk about Gandalf with the quickness, but you know.
No.
Now that you quit smoking,
And my wife over here on the side saying we could be talking about Legos.
No Legolas.
Like
Oh, Legolas, that's right. Legolas was your favorite.
Why'd you call?
I think Legolas was your favorite because his name actually contains the word Lego. I think that's what that is.
Nice reference to the Venomized suit.
We spent
Nice.
too much integrating Oscorp surveillance tech.
Black and white
That's it
suit.
though, right?
It was. Till
Which
an
they
hour
still never gave us in this
ago.
game.
System went.
No.
They have given us every suit Spider-Man's ever owned.
They told me
Even
someone
ones that he
sabotaged
doesn't
the server,
have.
and
Now,
all
they've
the
made up
power
new
was-
stuff, yeah. And they cannot give us a black and white suit
Inside
for him.
job?
Maybe.
I think
I
it's.
think the only other suit they haven't given us is his white tuxedo he wore when he married Mary Jane. I think that's the only suit.
Me? Aw, that's
Don't give them any ideas, Dad.
Called
They
someone I
might.
could trust. Plus, the
You know
signals are
what?
scrambled and
You
we
would
have
get
no
a
idea
kick
how
out of
to
swinging him around the city in a white tux.
What about Spider
love a
Cop?
challenge.
Galactus comes to Fortnite in 2 days.
I thought you trusted me.
I know almost all the superheroes have come to Fortnite, even my boy Doom, which is like nice.
Oh,
Let's take a
but
look at
Dad,
this tower.
what about Spider Cop?
Input
You know,
bins have been shifted.
if you could imagine what Spider Cop would look like.
Yeah, they did. There's a concept art of him having a cap, a police outfit with a mustache.
What if I got an Earth X Luke Cage hero click with him wearing a cop suit? Cut his head off and put a Spider-Man hood on there, you think?
Yeah, it might work.
You have Doom on there? Of
Pretty
course
bad,
you do. Because you're a man of wealth and taste.
Oh, and he has
but
he has an
just so you
emo
know,
when he
I had to check
eliminates
up at the tower
someone
to fix
Oh,
or
it.
wins.
I'm
He
seeing
gets
all crime
his
data in
throne
the area
comes
now.
out of nowhere,
Looks like
and,
Yeah,
and he gets
yeah.
on it like Doom does.
Yeah, just like he used to do in Marvel Superheroes.
Except
Summon the
it's,
throne.
but that's when he does a victory, like he wins it. He's gonna be chilling like a villain.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like the villain.
Watch my back.
Not a villain, the villain.
Uh.
Sit back in his throne, have Boris pour him a glass of Chianti, and just chill. Villain with
These
class.
guys didn't forget their keys.
Did he block that?
Yeah, he does that.
Oh. For all the good it did him. I love the way when you're up there in the air, the other bad guy's just like, her. It's so cute that these mooks think they have a shot against Spider-Man. This is a guy who beat the Juggernaut once, and you guys are going to beat Firelord one time for crying out loud. And these guys think they have a shot. It's so adorable.
They keep on saying to themselves, "You're not the real Spider-Man." They try
You
to
know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe they convince themselves it's not the real Spider-Man. And then he starts dodging gunshots, and they're like, "Oh,
Okay,
poopy."
wrapped up.
But because they're already down the hole, so like continue.
You're in
I
luck,
mean, yeah.
Yuri.
Once you're in, you might as well
Favorite
keep
tough
going.
but
Exactly,
lovable
so,
grizzled
like,
seen too much
they made that
detective is in town.
What?
What is
no,
it?
No. You promised you wouldn't do that any.
Spider Cop.
She like a Commissioner Gordon that's tired of your crap.
The new absorbing man chase. Nice. Well, you know, we're still going to do it. We're still going to do it. I checked Facebook. It looks like Blythe is down too,
Back up,
which
creep.
is to be expected. You know, so
She's the one.
Big beep.
Get back up!
But I told them to let me know if they need anything, and I'll probably call them at the house and check on him. Probably tomorrow, make sure everything's cool.
Get away from her.
But yeah, I'm so over this Rona, man. And I'm very interested, Nova, in seeing these new X-Men figures. I want to see how the new scale is going to be. If it's going to be looking stupid next to our old figures or not. Now, it's not the sort of thing that's going to run me out of the game, you know. You know, I mean, nothing's run me out of the game so far. But it's an irritant. It's a possible annoyance, which I will deal with if I have to.
Oh no, what can I do?
Good God, what has he got there, Sean?
A gun.
No, that was, looked like he got a 357. What is that? It's a 45 at the very least.
It's probably a weird pistol that doesn't exist.
All clear, ma'am.
If he'd have fired that, you'd be picking her brains out of the buildings back there.
You got a good heart.
Have you got somewhere to go?
No, I live in a
Yes,
garbage.
I saw David commented on that. Nightcrawler had the monster keyword. Not quite sure why that's down like that.
I don't want charity.
Oh, didn't they? I think they revealed not too long ago that Nightcrawler's part demon or something like that.
Mom used to make those.
Which is lame as hell.
Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it out.
So you mean
My humble opinion.
pancakes?
Spider guy.
She means wheat cakes.
Spider-Man.
Right?
So apparently wheat
Should be able to
cakes
spot the
in
next tower from
New
up
York is different, but they're very similar to pancakes.
I am ashamed to say I've never had a wheat cake.
Neither do I.
A second surveillance tower.
I don't really.
Well, yes, I would expect Nightcrawler would be a good taxi,
No,
yes.
of course not.
Teleporting your people around.
Never did understand Spider Cop.
Spider-God.
Already regretting this.
And to me, that's a much better use of Nightcrawler than that broken bin crawler they came out with a while back. Teleporting around and kidnapping people. I thought that was kind of a... I mean, that's not really a Nightcrawler thing to do.
No, it isn't.
I mean, teleport over here, grab somebody, teleport back, drop him at Wolverine's feet. That's not really Nightcrawler's thing. Nightcrawler take a shot at you himself.
Towers are picking up all kinds of RFID signals.
If you want to see how Nightcrawler would really fight, there's that scene in one of the X-Men movies when he attacks the Oval Office, attacks the White House. There's another scene in Ultimate Alliance where he's fighting the Doombots. And that shows you just how dangerous.
Backpacks from high school.
He carries one guy and you put him back where he started. Yeah, that sounds very, very Nightcrawler. I like that.
So now, because from doing strategies, you're talking about X-Men.
Dude, it's a stream. What do you do with streams? You let the stream flow.
And I don't flow like
that. Let the stream carry us.
Cry River.
A map where you can teleport from end to end. Ooh.
A menu from my first real date with MJ. Wish I could have afforded someplace fancier. But she didn't seem to mind.
I don't know, that looks kind of nice. You know, that was a good first date material.
But I think you just robbed that menu.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. How do you justify boosting the menu?
He's just
Why you still got the menu, Spider-Man?
Maybe because it closed. Maybe it got run out of business.
What's the name of the place? Florito.
Florito.
So I'm trying to see if it's the same place he goes to later with her, but I don't think it is.
No, it's not. It's Denny's or something like that.
Yes. Well, Spider-Man tried to join everybody to start with.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four had to turn him down because he wanted to get paid. And the Fantastic Four don't really get paid. And then he tried to join the Avengers. So they gave him a test. And this is way, way back in the 60s. They gave him a test to track down the Hulk. Because that was something the Avengers tried to do back then.
Hey, fellas.
Spider-Man's like, sure, whatever, I'll find him for you. Not really stopping to think why they wanted the Hulk. Just figuring they were going to beat him up or something. Well, Spider-Man tracks down the Hulk and is like the first person after Rick Jones to discover that the Hulk was actually Bruce Banner. And Spider-Man couldn't justify to himself turning over the innocent Bruce Banner to the Avengers. He didn't really get what the Avengers were about back then. And so Spider-Man just pretended like he couldn't find the Hulk and blew him off. And it was literally decades of real time before he actually joined the Avengers.
Because he blew him off.
He blew him off. He didn't know what they were about back then. You know, he didn't know what they were planning to do with the Hulk or Banner. Spider-Man, not the most trusting fellow out there, you know. And so he just couldn't bring himself to turn Banner over. But it's interesting that he was probably the second person to discover the true identity of Bruce Banner, and he kept it to himself for years.
Oh yeah,
and Banner didn't even know. Banner didn't even. I don't think Banner knew that Spider-Man discovered. So, there, we did a little Spider-Man history lesson for you on your stream. Are you happy now?
No, ask for the whole stream.
Yeah, man, I used to sit down and read reprints of a lot of the old comic books, man. And
oh no,
not good. Can't have people taking
back when Stan Lee first started the Marvel Universe, he had the continuity tight.
Tools I need for suit repair at the lab.
You know, he would have superheroes drop in in other issues just for fun, not even to have a plot point. He once had Doctor Strange just float through the middle of a Spider-Man comic book for no reason whatsoever.
Doctor, how did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry I screwed
just because he felt like doing it.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
You know, Otto should have been a politician the way he spins stuff.
No, hey. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow.
I love the fact that they show up to his lab. The stuff is burnt. Clouds filled with smoke. And he's like, yes. Oh, you have one of the old Defenders ones. Yeah. Now, how far back are we going with that? Back to the original trilogy of Trinity, I should say, of Strange, Surfer, and Namor? Because that's your old school Defenders there. And the Hulk, every once in a while. The Hulk was kind of a come and go member. Yeah. Yeah, that's your classic Defenders right there. The only problem that I would have with that is, I mean, think about this. Doctor Strange, the Silver Surfer, and Namor. Who in the world are you going to set up against those three heavyweights? You know, Namor's a heavyweight. I would call Strange and the Surfer super heavyweights.
Them magic on their side.
Exactly. You know, Strange has got the magic. Strange has got any power he wants. The Surfer's got power cosmic. You know, he's as strong as the Hulk, at least on some levels. You know, he shoots laser beams. He flies fast at interstellar speeds. You know, there should be practically nothing that's going to stand up to the three of those guys. And I actually read some of the old Defenders, and they would kind of downplay, especially the Silver Surfer's abilities, to try to make it a challenge for him. You know, it was sometimes like the Surfer in particular was fighting on half power. Because a full power Silver Surfer is the herald of freaking Galactus, man.
Yeah, like you can't defeat that.
There's not much you can do with that. Now, Spider-Man once defeated Fire-Lord, which is another herald of Galactus, simply by exhausting him. You know, using his speed, using his agility, hit and move, and he just nickeled and dimed Fire-Lord to death.
Smart, though.
Almost killed himself doing it. But my favorite was the way he defeated the Juggernaut. Used his super sticky powers to get a good hold on the Juggernaut's back, and then just military pressed him overhead. Oh, we lost somebody. Did we lose Nova? I think he may be doing his own stream right now.
Probably. He's probably getting close to 11. So
Wolverine beat Galactus. Now, how did that go down, Limerick?
Time to sneak.
How did that go down? Because either Wolverine was on a serious power surge, or Galactus was starving.
Look at that suit, though. Very thin.
Parker. Dr. Octavius. What you got there?
Chinese.
How
If I know
did
you'd be here, I
Kingpin tear that?
What are you working
He has
on?
no
Just a side
claws.
project.
Well, you know, he got through a lot of glass.
True. True.
Especially when they shattered that glass floor there at the end. That's probably where most of that damage came from.
Yeah, I don't
Or
know.
if
Come on,
being
Parker, it's obvious.
being
Let
froze
me
through
explain.
I
concrete.
really wish you told me sooner.
I wanted to.
Wolverine became a zombie
I
afterward.
was afraid that if word got out, my family would be in danger.
So if that was the Marvel zombie storyline,
Then what happened? Then they all-
actually the zombies all like ganged up on
Yeah.
Galactus in that and took him down.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe.
And then Galactus came back as a zombie.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Yes, they took Galactus's powers. It was 4 or 5 of them. Took the power cosmic and left the planet so they could zombify the rest
Check
of the
your
universe.
email. Auto.
I remember that. And at some point they realized that if they went long enough without eating flesh, the hunger would stop. It was an addiction. They didn't actually physically need it. And if they stayed off it long enough, the addiction, the urge would go away.
Oh, that'd be messed up. This is the way he fires Peter. Sticky notes that check your email.
That would be so gutless. Oh
You
my
are
God.
fired.
The revelation. White spider, huh?
That is still a like $25, $30 hero click right there. Actually, I think he's up to 50 these days.
That should do it.
I can't switch to the other suits. Dang it. Oh well.
We haven't earned them yet in this game, right?
Yeah, the new one they put in the game, I could wear them, but I can't do it because they make me make the advanced suit.
Jameson would do that. Yeah, he would. But I don't know. Jameson.
Give me a picture of Wolverine. I'll make him infamous.
I think Jameson would get more of a kick out of firing you directly to your face, because Jameson does not give a damn. He'd be like a Donald Trump. You're fired. But that wasn't Trump.
And there we go. Mike fell again.
I'm dropping my stuff again.
Comes with age.
You know what? You're not gonna find out what comes with age if I kill you now.
New suit, same old me.
Come on.
And that wasn't Donald Trump I was doing either. That was Vince McMahon. You're fired.
Fired for what? Fired play video.
Oh, am I getting booed for dropping my stuff or for threatening my son's life?
Both.
Because I got to tell you, I do both every day. If I don't threaten Fungi's life at least once a day, I don't sleep good at night. At least once a day.
Sure. You guys do well. Oh no.
Yeah, you can you can hear how seriously he takes me. Did I say I was dropping stuff? I meant I had a temporary equipment failure. That's what I meant. I didn't mean I was dropping stuff. No. What? Where'd you even get that from? Where'd you...
Sure. You never drop a thing in your wife. You're a saint of not dropping anything.
I got them Spider-Man hands, man. I don't drop nothing.
Then why have to pick up your cane every 24
Those things
seconds?
I drop are names and beats. I can't even say that with a straight face, y'all. Yeah, Sean needs a minute. He's over here choking.
No, I'm coughing. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Oh, Lord help us all. Do what you're going to do.
I want to throw people.
Spider-Man the Innovator. Well, I mean, the web throw is pretty much, you got to have that.
Look at this suit. The amazing suit.
The amazing suit, yes. Now, again, that is the McDouble.
No, it's Andrew Garfield.
Spider-Man, I
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That was the Garfield suit, not the.
Tom McGuire suit, or Tom Holland.
You did get the McGuire suit though, not the McGuire suit, but
it's one of his legitimate businesses.
yeah, the McGuire suit.
Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
Yep, there's the McGuire
That's why
suit.
I'm hoping
Nice,
you
nice,
can keep an eye
nice.
on the locations. Tell me
And
if
of
you
course,
see anything suspicious.
do you have the Holland suit
got
yet?
No.
I'll be your nosy
That's it.
neighborhood
There
cop.
is a Holland suit.
Yeah, they have powers though.
Right, so you've got to earn those.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to get all backpacks to get the homemade suit from that.
All right, Memory. You know what? I've got the. If I go and watch you, it's going to be on our thing. But if I keep the sound off, you know what? We'll see you in a little while, buddy.
Construction site.
Thanks for joining
A
us.
lot of guys here who aren't exactly.
And thanks to Nova too, wherever
What are
he
they
went.
doing?
I'm gonna go
And we'll see y'all later,
Just got a text from Doc.
or hear you later.
Hear you
He
later.
attached an
We'll
idea
see if
for a
anybody else
Spidey
drops by.
gadget.
Man, does he ever stop inventing?
He never stops inventing. Never.
See, now your gadget page is open.
I know.
So you couldn't do it before.
Can't upgrade those. Can't upgrade my web shooters? No. No more crime. Crime.
You're supposed to be stopping crime,
This looks like it
not
could
rooting
work.
for it.
Crime.
Crime. Now, at what point is Peter's face supposed to change?
PS5.
Okay, so if you get the remastered Spider-Man, then you get the different Peter face.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Or you get the Miles game.
He looks different in the Miles game too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and now that I've seen him, I kind of see what the big deal is.
Because he's new. He's like freaking.
I didn't really see where it was absolutely necessary. But, you know, I mean...
People are people, and people are jerks.
You guys are new here, so let me give you rule number 1. You do not want to be late with a shipment. Ever. Boss runs a tight ship. It's not like screw-ups.
Oh, he's going to hate what's about to happen then.
Go.
Oh, you're going to go back into stealth mode.
Sleep it off.
Yeah, that one suspicious dude looking for you. For all the good it did him.
Got eyes on Spider-Man.
Nicely done. Yeah, just be glad the Spider-Man has the artificial webs. You don't want to get stuck in the naturally generated body webs. I'm just saying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What did you just activate?
My superpower.
Which is...
Generate focus.
More of them.
Oh, so your focus is going up faster.
Yeah. That.
Spider-Man, turns out we busted 4 illegal firearms dealers within a 3-block radius of that site.
Gun running. Let's see what I can do to cut down the supply.
That's not fair!
What's unfair?
The quote Spider-Man from the Secret War series, yeah, but if we were fighting in a broom closet, that'd be fair, right? It was a Titania who's like She-Hulk level strong, was fighting Spider-Man and could not touch it. I mean, she tried squashing him with this great big piece of concrete, like literally the size of half of a freaking parking lot, right? She can't touch it. He's too fast. He's too quick. He's going in. He's nailing her. He's getting out the way. Way stronger than him. Way tougher than him. But the speed and the agility was more than she could deal with. And he finally ends up beating her by just grabbing her by the ankle and throwing her out of like a billion-story building.
Buddies.
Literally like a billion stories. And the fall knocks her out. which I thought was a little bloodthirsty for Spider-Man, you know.
Welcome to the party.
I didn't know how he was sure she would survive that drop, but again, she was about She-Hulk level power, so...
She probably could survive.
He's probably gotten pretty good at figuring out what people can and can't survive at this point.
You had to, pretty much.
Job requirement for him.
Ah!
But in fact, for a long time after that, she was actually phobic of Spider-Man.
A phobic? She's so scared of him?
She was afraid of Spider-Man. She would deliberately avoid trying to fight him. She would go toe-to-toe with the She-Hulk like it weren't nothing. Spider-Man shows up, she's got to get out of there. I think she did eventually get over it. Because at that point, you know, at the Secret War, she's been created by Dr. Doom just a few days before. You know, she used to be weak and powerless, and now she's this great big badass. And she's loving it. She's living it, you know.
Fire in the hole!
She's talking junk to powerhouses like the Absorbing Man and the Wrecking Crew. You know, and winning every fight she's in. She beats the She-Hulk nearly to death. With a little help from her friends, but still. So then, to get in a fight with Spider-Man and find out that being super strong don't always cut it, kind of messed her up. Which I'm sure you can understand.
Find someone that can take the heat and dodge it, and you can't freaking touch him. Yeah, it messes with you. Messes with you. Logically, you thought you were the biggest badass, and then, sorry, but you're not.
I said it. But legitimately, she only had to hit it once. One hit would have been all it took in that fight, and probably Spider-Man. And she just could not land that hit.
Place is locked down, Captain. Actually, webbed down.
Dang, didn't get that. I did not get one finisher. I could have just completed it with that, but I did not get one finisher. Dang.
Fisk has more construction sites throughout the city, vetting their fronts
Dang
too.
it.
Keep an eye out.
Apparently we still have one person.
See anything suspicious.
I think that sticks. I think it doesn't go back down to zero.
If I'm gonna find all
either that or memory still got us
on tab
or something like that. However, if I'm wrong and we do still have a viewer watching us, glad to have you.
Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying it. Feel free to join the chat. Let us know what's up.
Yeah. And this is my.
We might have another one now. Let's see. Memmering said he was going to do Eve, but he's not on yet.
Using a depth-mapped post-process on photos of popular landmarks should do it. And I know just the one to start with.
I got my stuff a backpack.
An Oscorp visitor badge from when I interviewed there.
Mm-hmm.
Would have paid well, but Dr. Octavius offered the chance to really make a difference.
Yeah, he did. Oh, it was back in 2015.
An Oscorp visitor badge from when I interviewed.
So 5 years ago. Well, 3 years ago, and wow, this was made. It was 3 years ago.
There he goes. He's getting ready to get started now.
And to us, it's 5 years ago. To him, it's 3.
Right, because how old is this game now?
2
years?
2 years old.
3, you say?
2. I said 2.
I misheard you. Shoot me in the face.
Give me a gun.
Yeah, I really don't think so.
Well, then you're a liar.
The liar.
You're a
I
sticky,
can tell
sticky
you shoot me in the face and did not facilitate your shooting me in the face. It's not a lie.
Yes, you're a lie. You lied to my face. You lied to my face. Why you doing it to my face? What's wrong with you?
Time to grab a snapshot.
I'm taking a picture.
That'll do it. Map should be recalibrated now.
Should be.
Haven't done much photography since quitting the Bugle. Forgot how much I enjoy it. Should keep an eye out for more landmarks to shoot.
Alright. They're saying the miles game is short, but like I can remember how short this is.
Hello?
I mean, there's even without the DLC though. This is a significant.
Bigger. It is bigger. The main story is a little bit bigger than the Miles game.
Oh, sure thing.
Now I'm wondering if the people complaining about the Miles game being short are not just blowing hard on through the story mode without stopping to do any of the side stuff. If they're doing all the side stuff and all the story in what's the number being bandied about, 5 hours?
Nah, it's not. Because Jack had to have another seventh episode to do it. All the side quests. It took him like an hour to do it for all the side quests.
You know, yeah, I kind of go by Jack there because Jack, God bless him, he's kind of a he's not one of the super gamer types. You know, I think that he's more of your
hobby. This is his hobby, and like he loves it.
He's more like your average gamer. You know, if he's getting 7 or 8 hours out of it, then probably your average gamer is going to get 7 or 8 hours. Of course, it may just be that Jack's being particularly thorough. I haven't seen those videos. I'm not going to see those videos because I don't want the story spoiled for me.
And I told him a little bit. I spoiled some for myself, but I'm not going to spoil any for him.
But one of those big guys, one of those baby kingpins.
Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh yeah.
I like that. They should start back up where he just left off.
As long as our little incident
I love this. He can talk on the phone while beating the heck out of people. Like I'm multitasking.
Change the world, Doc.
I'll settle for not starting any more fires. See you tomorrow, Peter. Here's to a successful day.
How do we measure success in a venture like this? Well, we don't set things on fire. That's usually
one.
a pretty good one.
Don't set anything on fire. That's, yeah.
Fire, fire, fire.
Hi, Mr. Lee.
Hey, Peter. We're all
I want to play. Is this one?
set for the party whenever you're ready.
Cool. I'm on my way.
After I do this tower, Spider Cop, do this tower.
Spider Cop does whatever the Miranda rules and stuff lets him do, I guess.
Yeah, like Spider Cop has a lot of rules, and like Spider Cop should not have rules.
Spider Cop's a loose cannon. He doesn't play by the rules.
What rules? Sit by the side? Nah. Get that. I need to actually have a badge. Stay in a car? Nah. I don't roll like that.
Well, I've got my whips.
I don't roll like that. I don't roll at all. Time.
We just received the report of
Crime.
officers needed on scene in Clinton.
It's crime time. Now, when you go get your web blossom, man, you know that's the stuff right there.
I think I should
Do you have it?
I could probably do it very soon.
You know that'll put an end to a fight with a quickness.
Pretty soon. I need another backpack token. So what do they want me to do? Oh, attack an enemy behind.
Want you to take him from behind, huh? Don't know if I like the lessons this game is teaching. Don't know that I don't.
So, we're all going to jail.
Dang.
You ran out of
Be
enemies.
as good at breaking out as you were at breaking in.
I guess what you've got to do is web 3 enemies to a wall from behind. I guess that's how you have to do that.
Or I just need to stop being good. Ooh! Burn. Ooh. Alright, let's go do some story. I think Miles has more style than Peter does. Cause how unassertive he is, and his tricks that he has. He is more precise. So, yeah. That.
Oh wait, that's Batman. You say the swing is going to be even better in Miles Morales.
A lot of people said so, and the battles are much smoother. I have to web objects to people.
Training. So cute.
Dang. Leave me alone. I'll be a blaze. Who said Scorpion's thing? Get over here. Huh? Copyright. Copyright. I'm gonna get copyright for that. How dare you?
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works.
Give me 10. Come on, right?
Alright. Spider car! Spider car plays on birthdays. Coming soon.
Speed wreck up.
I think it's a backpack token. Let's do that. So I can get that. I'm sorry, I have a hiccup. Time to go back to the bell tower of mayhem.
Bell tower of mayhem.
Because freaking
as long as you don't have Quasimodo up there ringing, you're fine.
Bing bong, bing bong, time to die.
Prototype web fluid at Oscorp while Harry had his internship there. Didn't work.
Oh, sorry. That was the first thing. Oh, who cares? Who cares? I don't. I'm gonna take some guns. I'm gonna take some guns away from people. Okay. Can I please? Yes.
What do you want now?
There I can.
Oh, the web blossom.
Okay, I got that. Now I need... Oh, I could do this one. Bullet.
Got a bullet with my name.
And now I need the...
bullet with a name.
I need one more backpack token. Alright, cute. I need one more backpack. So... I need another backpack. I don't know what to do. Boom, 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 boom. I need a backpack because I lost my stuff. Or I lost my mind. I don't know. I'm losing something.
You're leaving your backpacks webbed up all over the city, man.
Why hasn't the web why does the web doesn't dissolve?
Exactly. That web is supposed to be dissolved in 1 or 2 hours time.
Maybe you used to have about that failed prototype webs. I don't know. Maybe it's that failed prototype web shooters he used, and that's why he lost most of them. Cause they didn't dissolve, or he thought they were stolen. Oh!
All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating
reference.
away. He made me this.
Yeah.
Reference to Spider-Man 2.
Make it all worth it.
I lost my balloon!
Oh, God, you hated to hear that.
And then they cry and then you don't give it to them. Like, how could you? Yo! Bungo!
Well, look, bro, next time hold on to your friggin' balloon, alright? I'm Spider-Man. I got better things to do.
Hey, it's not better than the. It's better than it's worse than the pigeon, but the story behind it is lackluster. All right, now I take less bullet damage and melee damage. So that's good. And I have Whip
Actually,
Awesome.
the pigeon thing is actually different because a balloon would keep going up higher and higher and higher. If you didn't get it within the first few seconds, it would get up high enough where you couldn't do nothing with it but watch it float away. Then you got to hear that kid cry. You know, at least the pigeon stays at a reasonable altitude the whole time.
Reports are coming in from Little Tokyo.
And I think if you accidentally, if I remember correctly, I may be wrong, it seems to me that if you accidentally hit the balloon with your web, it would pop.
Mr. Parker, this call serves as your third and final warning.
I launched that person out of the building.
I get paid at the end of the week.
Oh, apparently he's gonna be thrown out of his apartment.
Typical Spider-Man. Typical Spider-Man. Always.
It's not that guy that runs at you and it says rent.
Rent.
Rent. It's not gonna be like that at all.
Rent when you fix the damn door.
But like, what do you expect? Me lo poto. Loading screen. Loading screen. Loading
This is a loading screen song.
Boom, 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 boom. The loading screen song.
Mr. Lee's probably in the kitchen
The
getting ready
loading
for the party.
screen song.
What about my dog?
If you watch the trailer, it ruins who Mr. Negative is. I didn't. I didn't.
No.
We watched the gameplay, the first gameplay of it, like by the gets
Well, I
the
mean, I
demons.
wonder if it's even a spoiler at this point, because anybody who's in the comics knows who he is. But
True.
just the same.
Well, because he wasn't really popular. It wasn't really
Not that
popular.
I knew
My
of. He
favorite
wasn't
aunt.
anyway.
He's not even in the
What
Spider-Verse.
a nice surprise.
Need some help?
Yeah, sure. Oh, there are some heavy...
But this game became before, maybe like a month before Spider-Verse did.
I just wanted to talk.
So this story about Peter and his Aunt May like this
Peter,
is it's been very similar to the comic books,
need
but
money?
Spider-Verse did not came before this.
girl problems
Spider-Man
they don't
PS4 came before
I'm still
this.
with you and MJ could
So
work things out.
Spider-Man
She
PS4
is.
made
Two
the
of you would make
relationship
some
with
beautiful-
Miles.
Peter,
It was just a coincidence that Spider-Verse did the
What
same
is it?
thing. Just a coincidence.
come on. You
But-
can tell me.
Spider-Man PS4 did it first.
These past
They
few
actually
years,
put money down. They
been
actually
helping me through
programmed
college
this
and working
first.
here.
Now the
Sacrificing so
Spider
much
people probably
asking for
wrote it
nothing.
first, but didn't
I just
put
wish
it
there were
out
more
there
people to heal the
first.
world.
Was this the
Right.
first adaptation that Mr. Negatives appeared in?
Yes.
Because I've not seen him on cartoons or anything else like
This is
that.
the first time he's ever been properly introduced.
I feel like he could be a movie. I feel like he could be a movie villain.
Oh yeah. Like how he's portraying this. Yeah, he's really good. And his
Damn, that's some good looking cake, actually.
and like his reason to be a villain is such
Thanks again for
realistic.
setting all this up.
All of
I
these
just wish I
characters have
could do more.
realistic reasons
May's
to be
always told me if
villains.
you help someone.
You help everyone. Maybe we should send May to City Hall to
So
have a word
keep
with the mayor.
so if the hey Peter, why not throwing people off the
I gotta
building?
run.
Help
Thanks again.
someone. You help anyone. You can't help that person. He's dead. What about that, huh? He can't have justice. He has a broken back
Voicemail
and
from
broken
Europe.
ribs.
Check it outside.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Oh, and this is ready for teens, because there is some cursing in this.
Yeah.
In the beginning and right now.
Like we might do some Fallout later. Of course, language in Fallout is whatever it is. It's,
Rated M, rated for mature.
And crushing him.
Well,
'Cause
the
we're gonna
important thing is having fun.
I have a lot of fun whooping his ass.
And your dream.
There you go.
Lady. Want a game, Pete?
But it makes sense for them to have some little
No.
cursing.
Too rich for my
Because
blood.
it's human. We're human. We curse. Is it a good habit? No. Is it human? Yes. We're human. We're doing it.
probably the most human thing about you.
Maybe. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Boom, 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 boom. Spider-Man.
Voicemail from Yuri.
Hey, silent alarm
And
at
the
auction house
first-
holding Fisk's estate sale just tripped. Could you check it out?
Time to spend some time with MJ.
I don't want to make a scene if it's nothing.
Fisk estate sale.
I don't know if Jay said this. You try to ruin
what
something.
the Kingpin had hidden in his closets.
But if you see the trailers, you probably know that she's in it.
It's a Spider-Man video game. I don't think I'm ruining anything by implying that Mary Jane may be involved in some way.
Yeah, maybe.
Am I talking about Mary Jane Watson, or am I talking about that weed? You don't know. Spider-Man about to get ready to roll a blunt. I'm not saying.
Sure.
You know, considering the levels of stress he deals with, you know.
That's a lot.
I don't know if I want him out there trying to crime fight under the influence, but I mean.
That's a lot. That's why a lot of people didn't like the face, because all that stress he's under of fighting people that are stronger than him. Where's these bad guys? There they are.
They're on ground level.
Oh, it is on.
Is it though? Ooh, got it a lucky hit.
Took his bat away.
I lost track of you at the party.
Yeah, I had to get to the lab. Sorry.
Don't apologize. I just wanted to tell you how much what you said meant to me. I always wanted.
It's good. It's good to have a job, so you so it's believable that him running away is saying you have to go back to the job.
Well, that works both ways, Peter. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
May I?
Oh.
Oh, I think Mr. Lee needs my help. I should go.
Of course he does.
See you soon, Peter.
I'm by myself.
You'll get copyright claim, dude.
Okay, I'm singing it badly.
Oh, I thought you were singing it badly. Never mind. Ah, come on! Oh,
you deserve that.
Watch the violence, man. Watch the violence.
Oh, you can't hit me, boy, with little bones. Oh no.
New York without a
Oh no.
I am an old man.
I'm an old man.
You've got to be gentle with us crippled old men. Boy, they slammed you against the wall hard.
I think your shocks need some work.
So what's on your tailwind? Are you okay? I think they're dead.
They're just married.
Look.
Oh wow, yeah.
They're dead. Oh, they're surely dead. Sure, I'm not Shirley. What?
Yeah, I don't think there's much you could have done about that.
They're dead.
Like criminal activity.
Run away! Run away! Ah!
However, that works.
Run away! Gotta run away!
We have to answer a lot of uncomfortable questions about that corpse being dragged around.
What corpse? I wasn't there. You stopped the crime. What crime? I wasn't there.
I was never even there.
I'm going.
You didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna get this last backpack, but I'm gonna end it right there. So I'll see you in the next episode, and with
the psycho hippie by his side once again.
And Fungi Films.
Father
Bye
and
bye.
son duo.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, I'm a noob.
You're a noob.
So I did it. I'm off. No. How you do?
Push the button.
That button.
Push the button again.